Hey guys, Danny AR10, and I want to give you guys a case review. Haven't done a case review in a little while. The last one I did was a spec one, a little bit over a week ago, and I wanted to review a great case that if you follow me on Twitter, you guys would have heard. Got sent to me, and that is the Agent 18, the iPhone Ecoshield slider. Now, many of you who had the original iPhone would remember that this was probably the best case at the time for the original iPhone. The in-case slider came on the scene a little while later, but when the iPhone original was out, the Agent 18 was the best case out. I used it, I loved it, didn't use anything but that case, and now guys, it hasn't changed much. This is still an amazing case redone for the iPhone 3G and 3GS. Now what's special about this case is it is made of post-consumer plastic bottles. The company is very eco-friendly. Has instructions on there in the back on how to put it on. There, you see there where it says. It is a nice little package. I believe this case is $34.95 on at agent18.com. You can also pick it up at your local Apple store. But they do give you a lot for that. I mean, you pay $35 for an in-case slider and you only get the case. They give you a lot with this. Let's go ahead and get this thing opened up and show you guys what it comes with. Here's the case itself. I'll get into that in just a second. The packaging does include a screen shield, which is great. They include a screen shield here. You open it up. They do include a screen shield there. Has instructions on how to install the case onto the phone, how to remove it. And here's the screen shields. They come stuck here. Don't really need them right now, but it does come with a screen shield. I don't know if it's one or two, maybe two. And it also comes with a little stand, which I found to be excellent because it's not your typical little cheap stand. It's actually a metal stand or aluminum or whatever you want to call it, but it is not plastic. It is very durable and it does work because I have tried it. So you get all that included. And let's get into the case itself. The case itself is functioned a lot like an in-case slider. The difference being the in-case slider comes together at this portion versus the Agent 18, which comes together almost at right above the halfway point. The case itself really doesn't use friction like the in-case slider does to kind of hold itself together. As you can see, this doesn't hold itself together. What holds this case together are the guardrails. The case itself has guardrails down the middle and on the inner seams. Right all along the inside edge, even above the volume rocker. It's all rubber rails. You guys can see that. That friction caused by the rubber rails on the side and the rubber rails on the middle is what holds the phone in place. And it works excellent, guys. You guys can see it does have a logo on the back like the old Ecoshield. It is a little tree. It's rubber, just like the rubber rails. And the Agent 18 logo is also rubber. Now let's put it on the phone. It's very easy to put on and off. There's the iPhone. I usually slide in the bottom first, and it kind of just slides right in. And doesn't really have the seams on the inside like the slider does, but it doesn't cause any problems on my end. You kind of just put it in. The buttons kind of slide right over it. and it snaps right in. And it doesn't come loose, guys. You guys, I'm pulling that, and that easy way that it went in, it doesn't come out as easy, which is not a complaint, but it comes out, you know, it takes a little bit to get it out, but it's still, I think, easier than getting out a slider. So here's the phone in the case, and right now I'm gonna soon do a video of my favorite iPhone cases, because this just jumped into it, and I remember now why I loved it when I had the original one. It is very slim. It is gonna be compared to, I'm gonna say it's as slim as a Griffin Reveal. If you guys have ever had or used a Griffin Reveal, it's as thin in the hand as a Griffin Reveal. It does have the bezel showing all around, but it does have a lip. It does have a slight lip, so you could use it as a lay on the table. Cutouts are perfect. The ports, which I love about this case, are covered by a rubber. Since the silicone goes all the way on the inside, the rubber rails go all around the inseam of the case, they include the covers for the ports, which cause no problems whatsoever when you're pressing them. It's much easier than even the new spec candy shells. You guys can hear that. It feels like you're touching the actual button. It's almost like there's nothing over the actual sleep awake button. Then same thing for the volume rocker. You have those volume rocker buttons, which are very easy. Vibrate switch, very easy to get into. I mean, I've been using it, and I seem to not have a problem. You just gotta get your nail in there a little bit, but it comes right out. And the bottom, completely open, but it does have the cover on the bottom, which a lot of the slim cases don't have. There's that logo. The finish of the case is exactly identical to the one that came out with the original iPhone. It's a plastic, kind of feels almost like a milk carton. That's what they're made out of, post-consumer plastic bottles. So it kind of feels plasticky, like a milk carton, like the original Agent 18. Very slim in the hand. Has these rubber rails also on the outside of the case, which don't stick out. They're very unnoticeable, but they do give you that extra grip in the hand. Right now, this jumped in to my top 2 or 3 cases, guys. This along with the other one that I picked up from Agent 18, which I'll show you guys in just a second. But that logo doesn't bother me. A lot of you guys might be turned off by it, but I love it. Great product from a great company. A very form-fitting case. It doesn't take anything away from the iPhone look. It does cover the Apple logo, but everything else is perfect. I feel confident in dropping this and nothing happening to the phone, because it is one of those slim style phones, but it does have that dual protection with the rubber seams all the way through the inside of the phone and the hard plastic. It's not going to pop loose like an in-case slider. If it falls down, that bottom piece on my phone has popped out before, so that won't happen on this. So yeah, guys, that was gonna be my quick opinion and review on the Agent 18 Eco Slider for the iPhone 3G and the 3GS. You guys can see that. And I do have a couple reviews coming up for this company. Aside from the Ecoshield, I did pick up the Slim Shield. This is like an Incipio feather, but with a glossy finish. And no, it doesn't have protection on the bottom. Kind of same type of protection. Sides are a little open. I'll take it out real quick for you guys so you guys can see it. This is a real nice case too. Again, that's the iPhone Slim Shield. All glossy. A little dirty there. And sorry about that. There it is. Very slim, Scipio feather feel, and I'm gonna do a review on this, guy. It has that little chrome outlining on the camera. I'm gonna do a review on this too coming up. So, Ecoshield and the Slim Shield. This, grade A. I give it a high recommendation to anyone looking out to pick one up. They have a 30% promotion right now till August 31st. Use the promo code SCHOOLDAYS. You get 30% off your order. And they also include a promo where you also get shipping a competitor case and you get a credit back to your purchase. And I'll talk about that more later on the next review, guys. Thanks for sticking with me, guys. Please rate, comment, subscribe. Danny AR10 out.